Kusu, what's going on? It's your Ndugu Shaka Jaga Shakur, aka M. Casa the Bush Doctor. Y'all out here in Walmart, just a regular old parking lot, but there's something I want to tell y'all to keep your situation aware, man. Alright? Normally you come out to a parking lot like this, you might see like stickers in your window that they leave. Little business cards or flyers or whatever. Do not touch those cards with your bare hands. Do not. A lot of these cards have been dipped in tranquilizer. Powerful tranquilizer. The type to take down an elephant or a horse. Can take a human out in less than 30 minutes. Or sometimes less than a couple of minutes. Alright? So what happens is you touch that tranquilizer. You get in your vehicle, brothers and sisters, because they snatching all of us. You drive a few miles away or half a mile away, and you pass out behind the wheel. Then these same individuals come to your rescue and aid you, only to take you. So when you come out of the parking lot, I just saw a man putting flyers out. Still doesn't matter. Do not touch those flyers with your bare hands. Even when you go to get to your door, when you go to your door, if you can, wipe it down with a rag. Try to keep a rag on you at all times. Wipe your doorknob down. And also look at the doorknob before you touch it, because it could have needles to inject you. Y'all think I'm making this up? It's very serious. 84,000 black women missing. Now the rate of black young men are missing too. If you don't believe me, it's your ass. I warned you. All right. Hey, Kusu, what's...
Okay, it's a very important video. This was sent to me recently. There's a lot been going on, and I just want to start off by saying happy holidays. But this video was sent to me, and it's a TikTok video. In spite of everything that's going on, we cannot let our guards down, black women. The rate of us being killed has gone up. As he has outlined in the video, 84,000. And that's up from 60 to 75,000. Now it's 84,000 of us missing. Okay, nobody's still not talking about it. Nobody is not going to talk about it. We're going to have to come to that reality. We're just going to have to come to it, and we're going to have to come to this reality quick, fast, in a hurry, that we are not protected. We have to be more cognizant of our environment and our surroundings more than ever before. You know, we all have to put a personal security plan in place and be prepared to enforce it. And another thing, ladies, do not share what your security plan is. You keep it to yourself or to other trusted black women if you guys are performing a group, which I think we should perform groups, you know, in every city and community in this country. We need to exchange phone numbers. I tried that years ago in our group, and nobody was on board for it. But you see, with everything that's going on now, ladies, we cannot afford. We just can't afford it. We're going to have to take some serious action, because no one is going to take the action for us. We're going to have to take the action on our own. And I can't stress that enough. But that's what we're going to have to do, because that's what time it is. That's why I got it focused on the clock. We need to know what time it is. We can't afford not to know what time it is. And there needs to be groups of us in each community. You know, you got your friends. Anybody that's got some good, decent friends, like-minded friends, who understand what's going on. You know, not somebody who's sitting up here chasing after and worshiping after black men and whomever else. But black women who are concerned and are fully aware of our situation. Our situation is dire. I have stressed this previously. So the human trafficking is still ongoing in the midst of everything else that's going on out here. You know, with these trials, you know, with Rittenhouse, how he got off. Yeah, I'm going to do a video about that, because that affects us too. And Black women, we got to put ourselves first. Our life depends on putting ourselves first. We need to put our daughters, we need to put them first. Our baby sisters, our nieces, cousins, what have you, granddaughters, whatever the case may be, little sisters. We need to look out for them and protect them. And we need to teach them what to look out for, when to look out for it, and how to protect themselves. And sisters, young women, some of you that I know got hands and know how to put those hands to use, we need to pass those skills down to our little girls, our sisters, our nieces, granddaughters. You know, we need to teach our young girls how to defend themselves, how to fight. Now, I put a lot of stuff out, about self-defense and tools of self-defense, and how to fist out a fight, hand-to-hand combat. Hey, we need to teach our young girls. We need to teach young ladies. If somebody coming at you aggressively, don't swing, kick. Kick them right in the shins. Get that kneecap. You kick them. And the minute they go down, then you take whatever you got in your hand and take it to the back of the head. Back, side of the head, the whole 9 yards, and run. Because self-defense is not really about combat per se, but it's about doing just enough to get to safety. But we do need to know hand-to-hand combat, because people sit there and watch us die, get murdered. So we still need to have those hand-to-hand fist combat skills in case we have no other choice but to have to defend ourselves in order to get away. Let your nails grow. They don't have to be long dragon nails, but just let them grow where they can be above the tips of your fingers. Your fingernails could be some major weapons. Guys coming at you, you scratch them all up in the face. Go for the throat. You got your nails. With your fingernails, you can go for the throat. Dig your nails in. Dig your nails in the face, under the chin, neck, throat area, shoulders area. You can take your nails, and just poke, jab. Like you do a hammer strike with a keys or a pen or something like that. You can do the same thing with your nails. Right all up in the face, chest area, neck area. You want to go for that throat. Like when they're going far out, you got your nails, you let your nails grow out a little bit. Say about my length. See, your nails here, just let them grow out. They don't have to be super long, but long enough for you to take care of business. You see, you can use these nails to take care, to defend yourself. See, they're not super long, but they are long enough, and you can tear somebody up. You just go clawing at the throat, the face or whatever. Let your thumbnails grow out. You can do a monstrous job, with your nails, and you just thrust forward. Bam, either way, you can use your nails to get away, to defend. Scratch a guy up in the face, go up at the throat, get away. We have no protectors. We have no defenders. I really, really need for black women, young black ladies and teenage girls, tweens and the like, even little girls of school age. We need to know, and it's sad to have to teach that, but you don't have to tell a little girl that she don't have a protector. You just teach her about the dangers of the world. That's the way you tell her that she has no protector. That she has to be careful. Don't talk to strangers. Go back to the basics. Have your kids go to school with a lunchbox. We had them metal lunch boxes, but they got them plastic, but put a thermos in there. My mother told me and my sister, anybody come at us, you take that lunchbox and you bust them across the kneecaps. You go to town on with that lunchbox. And we had a thermos inside of ours. So you take that lunchbox and you clock them out with it. Gotta teach your little girls to do the same thing. You take that lunchbox and clock them out. Put a thermos in there. You can put them a sandwich, an apple or something, a hard piece of fruit. You gotta teach the little girls, hey, somebody come at you, you swing your lunchbox, you hit them. You gotta teach your little girls how to do that. How to use their lunchbox, book bags and whatnot. How to be in groups, the buddy system. We need to understand more than 1,000 black women have been killed this year. We're dying at a rate of three a day. Hell, within a 24-hour period, there's 3 to 4 of us are dying. What is it going to take? This is all in the CDC. And you can go to other sites, blackandmissing.org or .com. The information is out there. I've got, you got in previous videos, there's information. The reason why I'm touching on this trafficking thing again, because a few months back where I did the series, human sex trafficking American style. Okay, here it is months later, and they're still at it, people. They wait until other areas of pandemonium and chaos come about. Like with these high-profile race-filled cases, and all these robberies and things like that. All these gangs, that are just taking, smash and grabs, all these people pulling these heists that are going on all over the place. See, with them bringing it all up in the news, people are forgetting, letting their guard down, thinking that the trafficking stuff is, they're not doing that now. Now they're doing this. No, ladies. No, Nope. I don't care if you got to get a cast iron skillet. They got the little tiny cast iron skillets that come with the cookie dough mix. They're like $5 at the 99-cent store or whatever, or Walmart or whatever. Ladies, black women, get those. Buy them and give them as gifts. Them little skillets, or just buy one. Get a little tiny cast iron skillet. Put a rope through the handle. We got to start carrying stuff. We got to get really creative. We got to improvise. And this is worst case scenario. If you don't have money, or you got some legal issues where you can't carry certain items, you got any old pressing combs? Don't throw out your old pressing combs. My sister got about 15. God knows how many pressing combs she's got. Curling irons and all that stuff. Don't throw those out. I've said it before. With all the stuff that's going on now, you better take one of your old pressing combs, honey, and get you some rope and get you some duct tape and duct tape that rope, make a handle, and duct tape it to the handle of your old pressing comb. You can wrap that rope around your wrist, and somebody come at you, and you can take that pressing comb and go to swinging. With that pressing comb, honey, you can go to swinging. Bust them upside the mouth, head, and everything else, and take off running. Don't scream for help. Scream stranger danger. Because this was going on out here. Nobody is going to help us. This is not a negative statement. This is a real, true life statement. This is reality. Reality that we must come to terms with. This is where it is at. There's a whole plethora of things to use. Then, if you have to exact lethal force, you can exact lethal force with or without a gun. But guns, if you can get a firearm, by all means, add a firearm to your arsenal. If you get a 38, make sure you have about a dozen speed loaders. So when your gun empties out after the 6 rounds, you can pop that empty one out and pop a fully loaded one in. You want to have at least a dozen of those and have them all loaded. Or you can get a 9 automatic, 15 in the mag, 1 in the chamber. You want to have at least a dozen of those clips. Have them fully loaded. Practice shooting. Go to gun range. They got black-owned gun ranges or what have you. Or go to a park, take a board, make your own bullseye, and start practicing. This is what we have to do. BB guns, you can get a high. If you can't get a firearm, you got some issues, and you can't get a firearm, hell, get your high-powered BB gun. They got BB guns out here, 25 calibers or 100 calibers or something like that. They got BB guns out here that are powerful enough to take down a 200-pound man. So if you can't get a firearm, get you a BB gun. Look into it. Get your high-powered BB gun or something. Bow and arrows, whatever it is. Paintball gun. In some of these states, you can get a pepper ball gun. You shoot the pepper ball out the gun, it hits the assailant, and then it explodes on contact. And they get hit with all the spray or whatever's in it. Paintball guns. Air guns, whatever it is needed. If you can't get your conventional firearm. There's other things to do. There are weapons that you can make. It's busy this time of the year, but I still have to come on here and give information to you ladies. It's just so much going on out here. I've been overwhelmed, but I can't allow myself to be overwhelmed. I just can't. I have to keep moving forward. We black women have to keep moving forward. I'm telling you, whether you're in your home, out on the street, your car, you got to have multipliers, artillery, weapons, whatever you want to call it. Your reinforcements. You got to have stuff on you. I know you're probably thinking, she talking about a can of frying pan, cast iron skillet. You're damn right. I'm in a worst case scenario situation where you can't buy a gun. You can get a small cast iron skillet, make a rope handle and attach it to it. And you just have that on you. And when you walk down the street, have it dangling from your hand. Have it on your wrist, ready to go. Somebody come at you, you smack the hell out of them with that skillet. That cast iron skillet sure can. You can get an old sock, like I said before. Some things bear repeating, so I'm just putting it out there. Everybody's got an old sock drawer. If you ain't got a sock drawer, go to the dollar store and buy you a pack. Get some socks. Or go to Walmart, spend $5-6 and buy you a pack of socks. Gym socks or whatever. If you ain't got or ask somebody if they got an old sock. Ask another sister. You got any old socks? You know what you do, ladies? You take that old sock and put a battery in it. Put a battery or a brick. Whichever. You could use that too. So let's not get sidetracked, because they're still at it. And the rate of us dying is increasing. It is on the increase. And it's really sad. That's why I'm up late all the time. Before I go to sleep, I do door check in my home. I make sure my alarm is set. Have alarms in your apartments, ladies, and in your homes. You know, if you can't, get a dog. It ain't got to be a real big one. Just get a dog that'll bark. Dogs bark, they'll alert. They'll alert you. You wake up. Folks won't come in when they hear dogs barking because they know that dog is alerting. You get up and you be like, "Loud, what the hell's going on? Who the hell is it?" Speak loud and firmly. And when you go to check out what's going on, grab a baseball bat, 2x4, a walking cane, a crutch. Like I got that stick right there in the corner, lower right-hand corner. That's a 3-inch thick wooden dowel. Get you some of those. You can get them at a home improvement store. Damn the dumb. There's plenty of stuff that can be used to defend yourself in your home, outside your home. Put one of them in your car. You can carry stuff in your car. Car cleaning kit. I tell you, ladies, get that car cleaning kit together. You can just get a box from anywhere. Put a spray bottle of Windex, Armor All, WD-40. Put some paper towels, some sponges in there, a bucket. Put these things in your car cleaning kit. All kind of sprays that you could put up in your car. Armor All. You use that to shine your dashboard and your tires. You can also spray somebody with it too if you have to. Put a little broom and dustpan in your car. If you got a van, you could use a regular broom, dustpan or whatever. You can put these things in your vehicle. If you driving your car, have stuff in your front seat. If ain't nobody sitting in your passenger seat, have something sitting in your passenger seat. Have a can of pepper spray there. Can of air freshener, WD-40, whatever. Somebody come up in your car trying to attack you, you can spray them with that stuff and keep on going. So, I just wanted to present this video to you this morning. In spite of everything that's going on, we must remember, in spite of everything that's going on, they're still out to get us. We're still on the hit list. We must be cognizant of this very important fact. We are still on the hit list, in spite of what is going on. So if you like this video, please hit that like and that share and that subscribe button. Stay safe, stay cognizant, be aware of your surroundings, and always be prepared and ready to protect yourself by any means necessary. That's the only rule of self-defense, is to defend yourself by any means necessary. More to come.